4 in a row and looking for some more today for the Philadelphia Phillies. It was a busy day here at the old ballpark. You see that line? That's because they wanted to go see Stubbs and everybody else out at photo day here at Citizens Bank Park. It's always a popular day. Saluting Johnny, yes sir. Yeah, the great Garden State being represented with the green hat. It was a great day to see the fans, take some photos, and get us set for Play Ball Weekend. Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy along with John Kruk. That's right, it's Play Ball Weekend here at Citizens Bank Park and all around Major League Baseball. And the kids seemed really happy today. And you know what else is making people happy? This Phillies offense.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, Tom. There has been a struggle. So what we've seen the last 4 games, though, has been what we expected from this offense. Of course, you see the record 4-0. Swept the Padres, game 1 against the White Sox yesterday, big win. 20 runs scored, a +6 run differential. That's because our starting pitching has been fantastic. Luzardo had a little struggle yesterday, but ended up getting a win in that ball game. So, we've been waiting for this. We've needed it. Our pitching staff has needed it. And one of the guys that's really stepped up since moving to the A spot in the lineup has been Adolis Garcia. You see what he's done his last 4 games, 357 average. And when you can get production like this from the bottom of your lineup, you have to expect the Schwarbers and the Turners and the Harpers and the Marshes are going to do their thing at the top of the order. And it makes the lineup so much tougher to pitch to when they're all clicking.
It also is nice to see that he has not forgotten how to do a bat flip after a home run.
Well, he's had a couple of them. It's pretty spectacular.
Well, we'll see if it continues here this afternoon on a hot day for baseball. Yeah, we're blowing things up. The White Sox in town to take on the Phils. The offense is looking to click behind Andrew Painter when we return to South Philadelphia. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling nameplate of all time. It has 4 models under $25,000. Visit Toyota.com to get your 2026 Toyota Corolla today. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. NBC 10 News First Alert Weather, the most accurate forecast 10 years in a row. 91 degrees. Right now it's partly sunny. The cloud cover has shielded the sun just a little bit. See the blue skies up above Andrew Painter. And his numbers this year, 1-6, 5.74 ERA. Listen, there's been moments where you can see it. You see what he can potentially be and what he's going to be as this year moves on. But he's got those big innings where he's given up some runs.
Yeah, and you remember how great he pitched when he couldn't start the game because of the migraine, and he pitched, I think, 5-6 solid innings that day. So there are glimpses. Now, as a young player, it's about consistency, and that's exactly what Andrew Painter has to strive for from today moving forward.
StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. And here's the pitch arsenal for Andrew. You see that four-seamer, John, and the sinker? I think the Phillies would like that to be a sneaky pitch, not a dominant pitch, if that makes sense, right now.
Yeah, before Tommy John, he was 100 miles an hour. Well, he's not that right now at this point in his career. He's, 95, 96. Sometimes he'll get it up to 97, 98. But to me, it's the command. If he can command the sinker or the four-seamer or both, it's going to be tough on other hitters because he has that split change he throws. That has a chance to be really good.
Well, the White Sox lineup, it's brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Antonacci moves to the leadoff spot. Miguel Vargas moves to third base and bats second. That moves Montgomery to shortstop. He's batting cleanup for Will Venable. He does have a lot of platoons in this lineup, and it's worked out for him. They are 33-30 this year. In second place, 2 games behind the Guardians in the Central.
They're young, but they play the game hard. And, Will Venable holds them to that.
First pitch is brought to you by Audi, and we are underway from Citizens Bank Park. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Antonacci hitting .286. He has 6 hits on this road trip right now for the White Sox. Former 5th-round pick out of Coastal Carolina. Looks like their head coach, Kevin Schnall, is on the move, maybe to South Carolina. He's done a heck of a job there. 2-0.
That's a college NCAA Division I update.
Thank you. Yeah,
Tom
exactly.
McCarthy.
We should have sponsored that. Fouled away. It's 2-1.
Hey, with all the NIL money they're getting out, they can afford a little sponsorship deal with the Fighting Phils.
Yeah, they really could, actually. Yeah. It'll be Antonacci, Vargas, and Benintendi for the White Sox. Phillies won Game 1 last night by 2. Oh, boy, he's been hit a lot. And he's hit again there. So he's aboard to start this first inning.
Not a great start.
It looks like everything's up a little bit.
Yeah, 4 pitches, 3 balls. And that one there just, Antonacci had no chance of getting out of the way of that one.
He's a guy that hangs over the plate. We saw that in last night's ball game. That's the 14th time he's been hit by a pitch this year. He's the leader in baseball. And you can see why. And now Vargas is coming up. Vargas 1 for 3 yesterday.
Very concerning, though, with just 5 pitches, of how everything's up out of the zone. Except the 1 pitch Antonacci swung at.
Outside. And it's 2-0. Wonder how you fix that. Do you go to a specific pitch that gets you to come through it a little bit?
You know,
more?
the first pitch he threw it high to Antonacci, and then JT wanted the sweeper or slider, whatever one he uses, like that.
2 balls and 1 strike. Right-handers hitting .296 against Painter. Left-handers hitting .305 so far.
And this is a pitch right here. If you're Vargas, you have to think, all right, really the only thing he's commanding right now is a breaking pitch. Might be thinking something soft, softer.
Yeah, for slider, now sweeper, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just because a guy's looking for it doesn't mean you have to swing at it. That wasn't a strike, but he got the swing from an aggressive Vargas.
And this is an aggressive team, as that's fouled back. Vargas' 15 home runs is first among third basemen in baseball. He's 1 home run away from matching last year's total. Now Jim Wolf calls time.
Gotta think he's going to go back to that slider sweeper. One of the 2. Yeah.
A little bit of a hanger.
A little bit.
Yeah, Scoots. He's trying to be a little. He's trying to be positive.
Well, you're a nice man. He's lucky that thing ain't rattled around the corner down the left field line. Might have hung it. Such a nice man you are.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Antonacci was dancing down and away, 3-2. I wonder if he would go here. I mean, Vargas has struck out a handful of times this year. His strikeout rate's 17%. It's very close to his walk rate.
Yeah, I would have to think he's going just for the simple fact that the only pitch Painter can command in the zone is the breaking ball.
Yeah, there he goes. Pitch outside, ball 4. He had the base stolen no matter what happened. But it's ball 4, and that puts 2 on. And on a hot day, kind of runs up the pitch count for Painter.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a double play right here. just to get things back in order. But
yeah, here comes Caleb Cotham. I know that a lot of times pitching coaches, they don't want to use a trip early, but with a young pitcher, gotta get it centered again. So out to the mound to talk to Painter.
This might be a good, Caleb come out to talk, but let JT talk too from what he's seeing.
Mm-hmm. All right, so meeting is over.
Two veteran DHs for the White Sox.
Yes.
2 home runs for Grichuk. Can't get in the lineup.
Benintendi loops that one out to left center field. He broke his bat. It's going to drop in for a hit. Antonacci's going to score. Now the White Sox will take a 1-0 lead. It's their 38th first inning run this year. And for Benintendi, it's his 30th RBI. And still nobody out.
Yeah, off the end of the bat, but how many have we seen from both teams? Those little off the end of the bat, broken bats. We had a couple yesterday that just drop in and easy score for Antonacci. Now more work.
Yeah, Colson Montgomery, the batter. 1 for 4 yesterday. 1 for 16 on this road trip for the White Sox. Montgomery also, like Vargas, 15 home runs. Finished 5th last year in the Rookie of the Year voting. Way inside, 1-1. Normally the Phillies have the All-Star logo on the side of their caps. Today they have Play Ball Weekend on the side of their caps like everybody else around baseball. Swing at a foul, 1-2. This is baseball's Play Ball Weekends.
It's all for the kids, Tom.
Yeah, it is. Phillies hosted a clinic at the Urban Youth Academy for baseball and softball players that Tommy Green, Mickey Morandini, Dickie Knowles, Milt Thompson were at with the Phillies ball girls. Phillies also hosted their pitch, hit, and run competition in North Philadelphia. I used to love that when I was a kid. 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2.
Never had that when I was a kid. They didn't have that. The only thing I did, we had punt, pass, and kick.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah.
How'd you do in that? You probably did pretty well on that.
Yeah, the only 2 years I did it, I won it in our local area, and I think I won one of the regional things or something.
Wow. What about your brothers? No?
Well, beat one of them once. I don't want to bring up bad memories for him.
No, I guess you shouldn't. Unless you're mad at him, then you can.
No. Yeah, I'm not mad at him. He was actually out in Los Angeles for a game when we were out there.
He was? Who?
Larry. We didn't do the game, though.
Oh, okay. 3-2. Runners lead off. Inside, ball 4. So a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and a single. And the White Sox have them loaded here in the first. And they lead it 1-0. And Mydroth is coming up. Mydroth is 1 for 5 in this series. He's got a 17-game on-base streak going. Check swing, foul ball, 0-1.
Yeah, that helped. That probably would have been ball 1.
One ball, 1 strike. 21 pitches. There's going to come a point where somebody's probably going to get up in the bullpen, and it's not that you don't want Andrew to develop. I mean, it's only 1-0 right now, but it's also just pitch count per inning. They always want to be careful of that. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Although if he gets Meidroth here, then he's one ground ball away from getting out of it.
Yeah, in this situation, bases loaded, already 1 run in. If you can get out of here with just giving up 2.
Yeah. Little roller over to third. Bohm charges. He has it. Throws on the run just in time. And a run does score. That's a heck of a play from Alec Bohm. 2-0 White Sox. Will Venable does have his hand up.
Yeah, see, you saw Alec take a peek at home to see if he can get Vargas right there. And that fires a strike over to Bryce. Watch his eyes. He takes a check at Vargas. Quick little glance, said, no, I can't get him at home. Let me get the out at first. Great play by that young man.
Yep. They were out there taking ground balls today. There was no BP on the field, but they were taking ground balls today. And now it is Jacob Gonzalez, who was minor league baseball's leader in home runs when he was summoned to the big leagues when Murakami went down on the injured list.
I can imagine if Murakami was in this lineup and all the men on base in his first inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Jim Wolf carb loaded before the game and little hydration stuff.
He was showing off the arms before to somebody. I don't know if he was talking about the sun or.
Very veiny. They should have no trouble finding a vein to draw blood from Jim Wolf.
Yes, exactly. He could give blood. Slow tapper over to shortstop. Turner has it, throws on the run in time. Another run scores. And it's 3-0. But there are 2 outs.
And Tom, a great play by Trey, but we talk about this all the time. You know, contact. You strike out, nothing good happens. You know, put balls in play like Meidroth did earlier and Gonzalez just did right there. Brings in 2 runs.
Late swing for Tristan Peters. So 2 away, runner at third, 3-0. White Sox on top. Popped up foul. Well, I would think maybe a heater would get him.
Something, but you gotta keep the ball down.
Yeah.
I mean, even the first pitch to Peters was a split that was, you know, middle of the zone up. That pitch was up. That pitch was up. 30 pitches already. That's 10 per run, Tom, if we're doing the math.
If we break it down,
yeah,
pitches per run.
That's my analytics for today.
0-2. Outside, 1-2. Peters hitting .288. Another one popped up.
Third pitch coming up. That reminds me of 2 great number 33s.
Oh, who?
Well, Ruben Amaro.
Correct.
And Larry Bird.
Always talk about them in the same conversation.
Absolutely.
1-2. 2-2. In fact, I saw an interview the other day with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and I wondered why Ruben wasn't there.
Go figure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had the wrong email to send him the invite.
That does happen. Fell back again. It remains 2-2. A long top of the first inning. This will be the 8th pitch. Fouls another one off. Two real long at bats in this inning, Vargas and this one here. I mean, the others have been long too.
Hit by pitch, walk. Benintendi swung at the first pitch, single. Montgomery walked. So yes, too many long ABs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Look out.
I know the White Sox are doing that opener.
Yeah.
This could end up being an opener for the Phillies.
It very well could.
Someone's getting up. I don't know who that is.
Inside, 3-2. Tanner Banks was stretching before.
Yeah, it's Tanner.
Yeah. Pulled on the ground down the right field line. A run will score. And Peters on his way to second base. He's thinking about 3. Nope, they're going to put a stop sign up. It's an RBI double. It's 4-0 Chicago.
Yeah, long at bat, a breaking ball by Painter. It looked like Peters was late on everything, but he wasn't late on that one. He smokes this ball past the diving Bryce Harper. Another run scored, another runner in scoring position.
Yeah, so an 11 pitch at bat, and JT's going to buy some time.
It's already 2 mound visits for the Phils.
Yep.
I think the only positive we have so far is that we still have 2 challenges left for the ABS thing.
And 1 for the overall game, too. It might come in handy later on when the Phillies come from behind, John.
Dang right.
Tie those laces. It's time for Nemours Children's Health. Kids run the bases. Kids 14 and under are invited to circle the diamond postgame on Wednesday, June 17th after the Phils host the Marlins at 1:05. Head to Phillies.com to secure your seats today. A lot of great kids today. Met that little guy earlier today. Took a picture with him. So I think I got Isaac's baseball card today out at photo day. Is it Isaac? I think it's Isaac. I think I got it in my pocket. Swing and a miss. Yeah, Isaac Bearden gave me his baseball card today.
Nice.
Here it is. Bordentown Little League. They were my kids' rival when they were younger.
Nice golf course out there. Used to be.
Oh, Old York.
Yeah.
Loved Old York.
I do too.
Yeah. Might be coming back from what I heard.
I hope. But I believe my golfing days are over.
0-2. Low. I also got a bracelet from a young lady. She was really young and she made this bracelet.
Yeah, I got one too. Same one.
Oh, you got your
same
number
young
on
girl.
it.
Yeah.
I don't have a number on it.
Should have a
peanut butter cup on it.
Yeah.
1-2. Fly ball right field. Not that deep. Garcia waits for it. This will be a 42 pitch first inning for Andrew Painter. And the White Sox, they take a 4-0 lead. There you go. Can't have too many bracelets. Don Mattingly's lineup brought to you by Xfinity One Internet Price. 5 years guaranteed. Singles hitter Kyle Schwarber leads it off. Then Trey Turner and Bryce Harper. Bone, Marsh, Real Muto. Scott Garcia and Justin Crawford getting the start today.
It's nice to see everyone's over 200. Except for Marsh. Well over 300.
That's right. Schwarber hitting 246. Facing Brandon Eisert, who the Phillies saw last night. And he's just out there for, it looks like, 1 inning. And that'll be it.
Yeah, not a hard thrower, but a crossfire low 3/4 delivery.
Yeah, it is funky because it takes you a little bit of time, right, John, to figure out where the ball's coming from.
Yeah, and he starts on the first base side, so I guess I would assume for lefties it's tough to pick it up too.
Inside corner 1-2.
You see where Eisert starts out right there on the first base side of the rubber, and then a crossfire and low 3/4. Deception's a big thing, Tom. Velocity is great. Deception's better.
Upstairs, 2-2. Kyle leads the majors in home runs with 23. He was 4 for 5 last night. It marked the first time in his big league career he had 4 singles in a game. Pulled foul.
You know, contact hitter, put the ball in play, and good things happen.
And be aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, very aggressive. Love the way he described his slide.
Check swing. No swing. 3-2. Ball got away from Drew Romo. Delaware Valley Audi dealers give us a look at his arsenal.
And that's the deception. He throws his four-seamer 41% of the time. Opponent's hitting 167, so.
That is way up there.
I don't think that would have been a single.
No.
If so, it would have been the highest single I've ever seen.
Our Rally House quote of the game, John. Don Mattingly talking about Schwarber's slide. I wasn't that confident, but it was great. I think I heard him say he sent himself.
You got to know your speed, Tom.
Swing and a miss. And one away here in the first. Trey Turner's coming up.
Hey, you see, I guess that's Burke out there in their bullpen starting to warm up. So he's going to be coming in after Eisert.
Yeah, they go lefty to righty just to open the game.
Yeah. Venables is a Princeton guy, so you can see the thought process in it. We're on the same page as far as the way we think. He could possibly be a little deeper.
He might be a little deeper. I wonder what his thesis was at Princeton. You got to write a thesis at the end of the year.
Never done one.
End of your senior year.
What was yours on?
I didn't go to Princeton. No, you just have to write one at Princeton. You have to probably do it at most Ivy League
Doug
schools.
Glanville wrote one, right? With
I'm sure it's an Ivy League school thing.
Downtown.
Oh, right. The
ballpark and
over
how
the train station and everything like
yeah.
that. Outside, 3-1.
TCNJ didn't have that?
Didn't have that. Nope.
That's not Ivy League?
Well, some people think it is.
Should be.
You're right. I think it should be.
Who do we call?
3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Kerry had to write a thesis for a master's at TCNJ.
I wouldn't even begin to know what that is.
Pulled into left field, a base hit. And Turner has hit it 6 of 7. So 1 out single. It brings Harper up. Bryce 2 for 3 in last night's ball game. He has 4 hits on the homestand. Oof.
That thing ran in on old Bryce.
It did. I was worried that it would hit him.
I think we're happy he foul tipped it.
Since the 21st of April, the Phillies have had an uptick in their offensive numbers against left-handers. That's everybody, not just starters. Now, winning games against true left-handed starters, that's still been a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, they did a good job last night on K, though, so that's always a positive moving forward.
0-2 to Harper with a runner at first. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout. White Sox defense brought to you by Car Shield. And Tanachi, Peters, and Nishida in the outfield. Romo doing the catching today.
Any relation to Tony?
I thought about that today. I don't think he is related to him. Fly ball left field, and Tanachi's out there. He makes the catch. They are not related. Got that out of the way. We'll go to the second. Oh, John, look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's got your jersey on, but then they lost their lunch.
Well, for wearing my jersey, they should lose their lunch, but wow.
I mean, they lost everything.
Yeah, it's not good.
Nishida sends this one out to left field, the number 9 batter. One pitch, one away here in the second. Phillies defense brought to you by CarShield. As Martian left field, Crawford back in center, and Garcia out in right. Bohm, Turner, Bryson Stott gets the start at second base again, and Bryce Harper over at first. Fouled away down the left field line.
Patience the first inning and the second inning. We're just going to go up swinging.
Yeah, he was hit by a pitch. 14 hit by pitches in 47 games. The most in Major League Baseball all time at this point in the year. That one's floated over the head of Bohm, foul. That wouldn't have been fair.
It wouldn't have even dented the grass.
No, which would have made everybody in the grounds crew happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I drove around with
Jeremy,
Phillies head groundkeeper.
Did he drive fast? Did he turn fast?
It was a good slow pace, but I feel bad at people. They want to take pictures and sign autographs. I couldn't get out of that cart.
That one's floated to center field, not that deep. Crawford comes in, he's under it, makes the catch. Because you can't turn too hard on that because you'll tear the grass up. I hope Jeremy didn't do that.
Yeah, he was very, very good.
Oh, there you go. That's the young girl. That little girl right there made that bracelet. Our good Allstate Good Hands play. Jeremy does not keep his eyes on the road.
No, I had to hit him a couple times to stop for a picture, but he was very focused.
Vargas the batter. It was nice of him to do that. Vargas takes outside, 1 ball, no strikes. There's that fellow that lost his food.
He's laughing about it, so that's a good thing.
That one is blooped to right. It's going to drop.
That didn't dent grass either.
Well, Benintendi coming up with a runner at first. And there he is.
Now, what would have been neater if the guy with the crook jersey on would have caught the food in his hat and started eating it?
All right, so he's about 2 sections over from the Yingling section. Outside corner, 0-1.
Who that came in and told us that Dick Yingling's here today?
Dick Yingling is here today. There he is. He's in section 110. He's cleaning up still.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my finger.
Man.
Dick Yingling is here today. Check swing. Out toward left. Turner says he has it, and he does. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Hang in there, buddy. 4-0 White Sox, bottom of the second inning. Our Citizens stats leaders. Citizens, the official bank of the Phils. Kyle Schwarber leads MLB in home runs, 23. Brandon Marsh leads Major League Baseball in hitting, 332. Christopher Sanchez leads in ERA and innings pitched. That's a pretty good trifecta.
Yes, it is. Hopefully we see all 3 of those gentlemen in the All-Star game.
That would be awesome. Marsh takes low. Pretty interesting that Eisert is starting this inning. I thought maybe it was one and done, but maybe it's just to get the lefty out here in Marsh.
Yeah. Try to keep the lefty leadoff hitter off base.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And now it's 2-2. See what Brandon has done against left-handers. Part of his success this year is, and the reason he's playing every day now, gets this one in the air out to shallow left center field. And one away as Peters makes the catch. Here comes Will Venable. Little trot out to the mound. Look at this. This is like Larry Boa on Alumni Day.
I like Will Venable.
We have a pitching change here at Citizens Bank Park. Our Nissan call to the pen. Right-handers coming on for the White Sox. Venture mobile provider for better coverage and bigger savings with Xfinity Mobile. Get Wi-Fi plus 5G that won't strike out. Xfinity. Imagine that. Right-hander Sean Burke is the new pitcher for the White Sox.
I talked to Tony La Russa prior to the game, and he said this kid has a chance to be pretty darn good. Said he loves his stuff, yeah.
Big kid. Yeah, he has started this year. I mean, they haven't necessarily done this opener every time he's out there, but they're doing it with the Phillies left-handers in mind. Bet365 provides us with the odds for JT to hit a home run in today's ball game.
I hope it's a grand slam.
On the outside corner, 0-1. Did JT just ask him if that was?
Yeah, I think he asked Romo if that was a strike or not. That's not. I can answer that one for him.
I'm surprised that JT didn't challenge it because he seemed pretty comfortable that it was not a strike.
I thought he was going to.
That was actually closer than I thought.
He's pretty darn right most of the time.
1-2. Here's Tony.
There he is.
Tony spent today out with Bull, too. Now, did Bull coach with Tony also? I mean, no, he played for him, right?
Yeah. He might have coached with him.
With the A's?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm sure we're going to find out here in a minute because Bull sits back there in that coldest room in the place.
Down and away, 2-2. JT at .213 with 3 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Way outside. And ball 4. John, today's a good day to pop open a Yingling Flight.
Yep.
And you know why? Because Dick Yingling's drinking one.
Yep. He knows how to prepare them.
Yeah, he does. He's got a St. Joseph's Hawks golf shirt on. What's up, Dick Yingling? Be nice to have that hair, wouldn't it?
He is the original Silver Fox. I don't care what they say about Chase. We love Chase.
Oh boy, Dick. Good product placement.
Yep, look at him. He knows. Marketing tool he is.
Yeah.
Not a tool, but a marketing genius he is.
1-0. 1-1. Fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes, pitch pulled on the ground, knocked down by Gonzalez. He could have decided, should I tag him? Should I go to the bag? I'll just go to the bag.
Yeah, well struck ball by Bryson, and luckily for the Phillies, Gonzalez couldn't come up with it cleanly. JT off and running. Gonzalez comes up cleanly with that. You never know about the double play, but 4-run lead, take the out, make a 2-run or 2-out hit, drive in JT.
Yeah, Garcia, who's hit in 4 straight games. He's homered in back-to-back games. Swing and a miss, 0-1. It's 95 on that 4-seamer. He's 6'6". Burke is 26 years old. Fouled back. Talk about Montgomery and his high school basketball antics. Well, Burke, he was a pretty good basketball player as well. Montgomery in Indiana, Burke in Massachusetts. Swing and a miss, and he gets Garcia on strikes. That'll wrap up the inning. Phillies leave one in scoring position. We've completed our first 2. It's the White Sox 4 and the Phillies nothing. Ball weekend is this weekend. Over the past couple of days, the Phillies have been celebrating MLB's weekend with the mission of getting kids in the game. Earlier this morning, the Urban Youth Academy, we mentioned, had their clinic. You see Milt. The Fanatic was there as well. Man, the Fanatic was all over the place.
Busy man today.
Yes, sir. Celebrated worldwide with over 200 activities being hosted by major league, minor league, and international clubs across 6 different continents.
Were those kids twerking?
I think they were twirling more than twerking.
Oh, okay.
Andrew Painter, 42 pitches in the first, 8 in the second. Colson Montgomery will lead it off. Outside, 1-0. Place is packed today, by the way. That one's lined out toward right. It's deep, and it is gone. That is a long home run. Montgomery's 16th home run of the year. It's 5-0 White Sox. Well, they are aggressive.
They're young, they're aggressive, they're athletic. They got some pop in the middle of that lineup, and that's just a pretty swing, Tom.
Whoever threw it back threw it pretty well, too.
I wonder if he's warming up.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think it's him. I think somebody might be soon. That's a good pitch.
Took over the team lead, Tom.
He did. Center field. Crawford sprinting in and reels it in. Kid's going to be a heck of a player. I don't know if he'll stay at shortstop or if he'll just move over to third full time. But he's a good player.
Yeah, he is. You know,
what is that thing?
I have no idea.
Is that a Harry Potter wand?
Oh, I've never seen Harry Potter. Maybe he's like a conductor, orchestra. You know, don't they have that little wand thing?
Yeah, they do.
Twirl around.
Swing and a miss. Let's check out White Sox home run celebration and see what we get. Takes some dedication to keep doing it. Oh, man. That ball is crushed. That is a long home run. Wow. Into the second deck. That is the first major league home run for Jacob Gonzalez. Wow.
They keep yelling. Someone yelling, get the ball, but don't tell the fan that.
I think they threw it back in. The ball girl had it and gave it to, yeah, there we go. We got the ball coming back in. It's going to go to the first base coach. The first base coach will put it in his back pocket.
You can see why he was leading AAA in home runs. That thing was launched.
Well, the wand was working. All right, so the home run ball, the first home run ball, is in the back pocket. That is a great keepsake for somebody, and there didn't even have to be anything traded for it, unless the first base coach decides he wants to hold it hostage. There we go. Home run ball, number 1.
That ball might have a dent in it.
That
God,
was.
Please hit me.
That was a majestic one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Harry Potter won. It's their home run shtick.
Is Harry Potter from Chicago?
Harry Potter won $20. That wand cost. You want me to get you one? We go to Toronto.
Oh no, I'm good.
Pulled on the ground, and Painter's got it. He'll just take it right to the bet. One unassisted. 2 outs.
I don't know who that is, but he's awful proud of that wand.
He's very proud of him. Proud of it.
I thought maybe he's a pitcher, and that's like a thing to keep his forearms.
Like Whitey used to do with the rice, when he used to grab the rice and get his forearms stronger.
Yeah, lefty.
I'm sorry, lefty. I'm sorry, lefty.
I don't even know if they had rice when Whitey was playing.
Sorry. It's Mike Vassal's wand. Is that Mike down there? I mean, it looks like Mike in the picture. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah. Got a lot more work to do, Tom.
Yeah, that's Mike. 26 years old. 1-2.
What's the whole gist of the Harry Potter thing? I've never.
He's a young wizard. Well, he's not young anymore. He's a wizard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. First strikeout for Painter. But he also gave up a couple home runs, including the first of Jacob Gonzalez's career. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Fox Chase Cancer Center. Where you start matters. Justin Crawford will lead it off. It's 6-0 White Sox. And Crawford hits that one to center field. It's not that deep. Peters over. And he makes the catch. 1 out. And Kyle Schwarber's coming up for the second time. A pitch at bat his last time up, struck out.
That time it won't be the greatest comeback in Phillies history, but it'll be a good one.
It sure will be a good one. Hey, they scored 8 runs last night. Oh, 0-1.
And you look at Montgomery out there at shortstop. It reminds you of Cal Ripken. The height, the size.
Yeah, his swing from the left side, I was trying to think. It reminds me of somebody. I can't figure out who it is. But you're right about the height at shortstop.
Better get back on the infield dirt.
Alan Porter's not going to stand for that.
No violations. What is the call on that?
I think it's a ball.
Well, if you didn't like a pitcher.
Upstairs, 2-2.
If you didn't like one of your pitchers, man, you could really chap him with standing on, and then alert the umpire too. Hey, I'm in the grass. You might want to call a ball here.
There's Alan Porter. He's on the grass.
They call him AP.
Low, 3-2.
Last time, of course, it was a lefty in Isert, but Kyle got 3-2, and they threw him a breaking ball. Strike him out. Well, we'll see. Burke wants a new ball. Kyle wants time. He said, heck with it. I don't need a new ball. Now I might. It's a reverse Craig Kimball right there, what he was doing.
Fouled off Jim Wolf. He could take it.
If it hit them biceps, man, that could do some damage to someone in the sedans.
He said, I'm fine.
Look at those guns.
Randy's not built like that.
Oh, yeah. He didn't even flinch.
He didn't flinch. I don't know how.
Look at him. It's like hitting a brick wall.
One spring training game he umped while Randy was on the mound. That was it. Swing and a miss. Schwarber down on strikes. 2 outs. Don't miss the must-see matchup between the Phils and the Dodgers. It starts Monday, July 20th at 7:10. Then Tuesday the 21st is at 6:40. That's the Chick-fil-A Phillies Big Chain for kids 14 and under. Wednesday the 22nd, iHeart Phillies Night, presented by Temple Heart and Vascular Institute. Secure your tickets now by going to Phillies.com.
There'll be a lot of media at that game, at those games.
You would think so.
I guess they like Ohtani for some reason.
Yeah, they take up a lot of seats because they watch everything that Ohtani and Yamamoto and Sasaki do.
Rightfully so.
No doubt. 2-0, particularly after winning the World Series last year, because all 3 had an impact on it. And ball 4. Trey walks. Second walk issued by Burke. And here comes Harper. Get a run or 2 back here. Game's in totally different shape. Whoop.
Well, JT took off on Burke. He is long to home. It's only the third inning. Keep pushing the envelope.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. 96 on the sinker.
They have to speak to someone about identifying pitches because sinkers usually sink, Tom.
I don't know. It does seem to be a little different these last couple of years. You're right. They should just call it a two-seamer.
Yeah.
One and two. And a strike three called. Side is retired. No runs. No hits. One man left. We played three. We're on to the fourth. 6-0 White Sox. This round fourth inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Kevin Tedesco is over. All right, so that gentleman, he got ketchup on his shirt. They're going to wait for the other gentleman to come back. He took his seat up.
I hope he didn't go up to buy more food. Because he's going to be full.
Oh, this is the guy that lost the food. The other guy, okay. 0-1. The other guy's shirt got ruined, so that's the shirt for the other guy. This is the gentleman whose food. That's okay. Wow, that's awesome. Got a little Manco action. Kevin Tedesco is the one in the shirt that handed it off. Kevin's from Aramark. He's amazing. He and his crew. I told him I was going to wear the shirt he's wearing today for photo day, as that ball slapped to the left side, a base hit. Nishida picks up the leadoff single here in the fourth inning. So it was his food that got destroyed. So we're replacing that. And then the gentleman with the blue shirt, he got his shirt destroyed. So we're going to help his cause too. Very nice. And there's the guy with the Kruk jersey right in front of him with the hat on backwards. Right there.
Right, thinking he'd rather have that shirt than that jersey.
Upstairs to Antonacci, who is 0 for 1.
Third at bat, though, for the fighting White Sox.
Yeah, they're already through. Yep. A lot to enjoy.
About this game?
No, about the food.
Best part of the day today was photo day.
Photo day was fun.
This is
not going well.
It's kind of a buzzkill, yeah.
1-1. Oh, he broke his bat out towards short left. Marsh is coming in. He's under it, makes the catch. So Miller-like moment. It was photo day. I mean, look at all the folks rolling around, right? Christopher Sanchez taking some photos. That's going to be a nice Christmas card.
I wish I'd have got a picture with Christopher.
Brandon Marsh, he decided to go for a roll. Don Mattingly, there were a lot of Mattingly fans there. Some folks were wearing their Yankee shirts.
Great Garden State.
Great Garden State was represented, that's right. Here's Vargas, swing and a miss, 0-1. Vargas has walked and he has singled. I couldn't decide what Fanatic golf shirt to wear or t-shirt. I have a Fanatic t-shirt where the Fanatic is it's in the MLB logo. I was going to wear that, but it was He's getting sweat through it pretty early.
Yeah, it was pretty toasty. Do you think if Marsh dyed his hair green, people would mistake him for the Fanatic?
Well, I think he'd be able to at least use that part and then just wear the costume from
green,
neck down.
Green fur.
Yeah, green fur. Be a heck of a Halloween outfit for him. Like if he,
oh man,
if he dyed everything green.
And I guarantee if we brought that up to him, he would probably do it. Send us pictures.
Turn the hat backwards. I mean, look at it. You can see the Fanatic's fur flying, Brandon's fur flying. I think you're onto something, John.
Well, a lot of things to think about, Tom.
Upstairs, 2-2.
So far, this one ain't one of them.
Well, I mean, we've done a lot though today. We did photo day. We got the gentleman and his and the woman who's with him. We got them new food from Kevin Tedesco and Tori from Aramark. They were nice enough to bring him some grub and a new shirt. And a call, strike 3. Second strikeout for Painter. We got Dick Yingling on. It's always good to have Dick Yingling on the air.
Well, I think Vargas was looking for something off speed. Got a pitch up in the zone, and I think that might have been a pretty good one to hit, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Pulled foul by Benintendi. Young Kim was down in the camera well, but he was enjoying a cold beverage instead of trying to get that foul ball. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. There he is. There he is. He was getting a cold beverage, so the foul ball.
Got to stay hydrated, Tom. Where's that guy we had last night to throw strikes? Remember that guy?
Which guy? There was like 8 pitchers last night.
No, who'd we bring in? Bolin, maybe?
Oh, Bolin. Well,
the guy kept yelling.
Throws.
Yeah, 1-0.
He was saying it to Jesus, too.
Yeah. I wonder if he's here today.
The guy yelling? It doesn't sound like it.
No, not yet. Might not be lubed up enough just yet.
Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the 4th. Fouled back.
Well, you don't say this often, but you know, when the guy's given up 6 runs, last inning he gave up 2 long home runs, they say he's gotten away with some pitches, but man, he has gotten away with some pitches. This game could be a lot worse.
Runner goes. Pitch is a call. Strike 3.
Benintendi's going to challenge.
Side is retired for a moment. Jim Wolf tells us that Benintendi is going to challenge this. ABS powered by T-Mobile. It's a good pitch. White Sox are down to 1 challenge, back-to-back. K's looking for.
Result confirmed. Chicago has 1 challenge remaining.
Thank you, Jim. Andrew Painter. No runs a hit. 1 man left. Middle of the 4th. Bills down 6-0. This round 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go Phils. Last of the 4th inning, Alec Bohm leads it off. It'll be Bohm, Marsh, and Real Muto for the Phillies. With the White Sox up 6-0. Bohm flat out to left field his first time up. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, while we have a second, I'd like to congratulate the WVU Mountaineers baseball heading to Omaha for the first time ever.
Wow. I saw the atmosphere at WVU when they were hosting the, I guess it was the region. I don't know if it was super regional. The atmosphere was unbelievable.
Yeah, that program's really been turned around the last handful of years. Now you're seeing some of these young men in the.
There's a line drive deep to left. It's gone. Alec Bohm has just put the Phillies on the board. His 7th home run of the year. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, remember the Phillies came back from 6 down against the Pirates on the 15th of May.
That's just a nice level swing by Alec, and you know he's not going to be the type that hits those high, majestic home runs, but those line drives into the second, third row are good enough.
Third hit on this series. He's hit it 4 straight games, and now Marsh takes upstairs 1-0. Yeah, Phillies were down 6-0 to the Pirates on May 15th. They came back and won that game. Outside, 2-0. '79 home runs now for the Phils. Line drive off the backside of Burke. He gets his bearings and throws out Marsh. And they're going to come out and take a look at Burke.
You hate to say a guy getting hit by a ball, but got hit in a good spot. But this might be the best spot you could hit someone if you're. Yeah, got him right in the right buttocks, Tom.
Buttocks. I think he's okay. Big, strong kid.
There he comes.
Coming back.
See the stains on his shirt? I hope that's from the food.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? People helping people right here. Here we go. There we go. Little manco. Get yourself a hot dog.
Yeah, you gotta have a hot dog.
And mustard. Ketchup.
What do you put on hot dogs?
I put mustard, yeah. What do you put, mayonnaise?
Yeah.
This is awesome. See, this is brotherly love.
And it really is.
It goes from Kevin Tedesco from Aramark and Tori to the folks that were there, who then shared it with the gentleman behind him. People helping people, Carl.
That's right, Tom.
0-1 to JT. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. Enjoy, everybody. At the knees.
I got a feeling JT's going to be tapping his head here pretty soon.
Swing and a miss. That was 96. And there are 2 outs.
Take a line drive off the buttocks, Tom. Your velocity's going to amp up.
It's an adrenaline rush. Not only that, but you probably get some ice cream too. Isn't that what Forrest got when he got shot in the buttocks?
Yeah. Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, and Dr. Pepper.
Big Dr. Pepper fan at the White House was Forrest.
Bryson Stott skies one out to short, right center field. Nishida wanted it, but Peters is there and he makes the catch. Side is retired. Phillies though get one on the home run by Alec Bohm. So they're on the board. We played 4. It's 6-1. White Sox are on top. protection your small business can rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. Colson Montgomery will lead things off as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Andrew Painter back out there again. Oh, 0-1. Oh, 2.
Tanner Banks back up throwing.
There he is. One and 2. Rolled over on that one, foul. Hey, boy, Mitch.
Not flashing a lot of leather down there, Tom.
No.
Kept it in front of him, though.
But open up their hearts, though, and giving it off to a youngster. Swing and a miss. Well, that was a good pitch. That slider bearing down and in. Time now for a Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. 2 players in MLB history have earned all-star selections with both the Phillies and the White Sox. Who are they?
Bull?
I would say Bull's a good guess.
I
would think Jim Thome, right?
Yeah, I would think, yeah. Yeah, I'm going Bull and Thome.
Back toward the middle. Turner can't get there. Base hit for Mydroth. And one away with a runner at first, and Jacob Gonzalez is coming up.
You just can't get that 1, 2, 3 inning, Tom.
Yep.
This young man hit a
Oh, did he ever?
tracer.
Popped up
I think that one's going to go out.
near the mound. Harper calls off Painter. 2 outs. By the way, speaking of Bull, mentioned that Tony La Russa was out there earlier today, and Jean, the outstanding photographer she is, she captured the moment when Mickey, Bull, Tony La Russa, and Laura Tedesco, they got a picture with him.
That's nice.
Yeah. Nice to see Bull smile somewhat. Outside, one.
He'd be nowhere with Miss Tedesco.
Tony. Josh Barfield is down to the left. He's the White Sox assistant GM. Yeah, Laura does a lot of stuff for him.
Last year at reunion weekend, I'm down there and waiting to go out on the field, and I'm talking to Bull. Bull said, "Yeah, I'll text you." He never pulled out his phone, but yet I got a text from Bull.
So great.
And it was her.
2-0. By the way, it is nice to see that Tony is still involved in the game.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame manager that he is. Line drive down the right field line, fair. It's rolling toward the corner. Garcia trying to cut it off. He does. He bobbles it for a moment. They're going to hold the runner at third.
Good Lord.
And a double by Peters puts runners on second and third.
Yeah, second double of the afternoon for Peters. And there's nothing you can do but give Garcia credit, even though he didn't come up with it cleanly down there. He did keep Mydroth from scoring. And that's going to be it.
Yeah, they tried to get as much as they could out of Andrew Painter. So Don Mattingly is coming out. Painter's going to be lifted, and the Phillies are down 6-1. FanDuel, you can be there live. Just head to the FanDuel Sportsbook app to learn how you can enter for a chance to win tickets to the Home Run Derby and the 2026 MLB All-Star Game. Can't wait for that to happen here in the old ballpark. A lot of festivities going on leading up to the All-Star Game, including the Home Run Derby. Tanner Banks, the new pitcher for the Phillies, 22nd game for Tanner. 6.75 ERA, trying to keep this where it is. But he's got runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Drew Romo, the batter. Romo is 0 for 2, and he's behind 0-1. He's flied out to right. He is struck out swinging. Oh, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. He didn't get him to go fishing after that.
Would be a good day to fish today.
Would be a good day to fish, yep. Low. I bet you Ben is going to go fishing after he's done with the post-game show. Johnny, I saw that guy today, too.
Yeah. 2028, baby.
Yeah.
You know, if well, I'll tell you later.
Fly ball. Shallow center field. Crawford is in. He waits, and he makes the catch. Side is retired. No runs. 2 hits. 2 men left. Yes, sir. This Wirecam view is brought to you by Comcast Business. A view of this beautiful ballpark on this Saturday afternoon where the Phillies are trailing at 6-1. We go to the home 5th inning.
Well, what I was thinking, Tom, is if there's a work stoppage next year, we would have plenty of time to campaign. Sprinter van, drive all over the country.
It would actually be cool if we got like a campaign, well, I guess van or bus or something like that.
Oh, yeah, bus.
Yeah, we'd have enough donations to get a bus.
Dick Yingling would donate.
That's really nice of him. He would donate cash and Yinglings. I just want to get it straight.
I think either one would work.
Yeah.
How about both?
How about both?
I mean, we're politicians. We got to be greedy.
2-0. Well, there is some truth to that.
Did I say that out loud?
You did. Yep.
Whoopsie-doo.
I think folks probably agree with you.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Popped up. First base side. Gonzalez. He was having a little trouble with that one. Oh, that's another cool shirt. Man, Jimmy is on top of his game today. Bryce Harper and Elmo.
Yeah, but did Bryce get a chance to interview Elmo?
He did.
Really?
Yeah, Elmo kind of interviewed Bryce. It was very funny.
I bet.
Yeah.
We had a good time with Elmo up here. I think that's a highlight of my career for my kids.
It was pretty cool.
Big Elmo fan growing up, and you know, at 65, I still am.
So is Bryce. Outside corner, 0-2. As I started to call that, I was going somewhere else with it, but I saw Jim starting to move.
Takes him a while to unravel those guns to get the calls. Let that right hand working.
We went after one out of the zone. That was 97. 5 strikeouts.
He just kept working up the ladder on Justin Crawford. That is a tough one to get on top of, Tom.
Way upstairs, 1-0. He looked like he was upset about that pitch. By the way, John, we got to send birthday wishes out today.
2?
Chris Ware's wife, Angela, plus her triplet sisters, Diana and Valerie. They're all celebrating their 40th birthday, and Kyle Schwarber's just smoked one deep down the right field line, just foul. That would have been a cool birthday gift for Angela and her sisters. So happy birthday, Angela, Diana, and Valerie. Be cool to be 40 again, John.
I don't know. Just look what we have to look forward to.
Would we have done anything differently?
I'd have got my back in order.
See? I would have probably used Rogaine earlier. Or something.
Yeah. Hair plugs for men.
Something. 2-2. Upstairs, 3-2.
Bradley or what is that?
Bosley.
Bosley, yeah.
My college buddies used to send me free brochures on that all the time. Ball 4, and Schwarber walks.
So I had one of my brothers, Tom, the second oldest. He would just, like, if it was free, like brochure, send it for. Well, he got stuff sent to the house for child abuse.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, they came.
Oh.
They came to the house.
So you had to explain everything.
Not me. I was younger, but
your
my
parents
mom
did.
and dad had to do some explaining.
How'd that go over?
I don't think too good. No, we had like people actually come to the house to question.
I get
them.
it. Well, you guys did some funny things when you were younger.
We were different.
Fouled back.
Right below us.
That was pretty close.
Yeah. Did you get up to try to catch it?
No, I wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
Okay, are they?
Yeah.
It's the highlight of the day. Probably could have hit the mute button when I said that.
I think it worked out really well. 1-2. Fouled off to the right. Uh-oh. It's going toward the guys that got the food knocked around.
Well, let me tell you something. If it happens again, you're on your own.
Yeah, I was just short of where they were. Just a bit outside off the plate, 2-2. Oh, watch those fingers.
Wow. With a double whiff.
Swing and a miss. A high heater at 95 miles an hour. Second strikeout of the inning. And it's the 6th overall. What's up, everybody? We'll go to the 6th. Is Christopher Sanchez. Christopher's incredible scoreless inning streak may be over, but what a run it was. Christopher put together a 50 2/3 straight scoreless inning streak before finally allowing a run, the longest streak ever by a left-handed pitcher and the 5th longest in Major League Baseball history. Sanchez's historic performance is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Tanner Banks gets set to begin the top of the 6th inning, and Derek Hill is going to be the pinch hitter for the White Sox. He's pinch hitting for Nishida. Again, we talked about it. The White Sox basically go with a strict platoon with certain guys. And listen, some teams it works for. We just played the Padres. They didn't really do much of this at all. But Will Venable is got it strict to this at this point. Nishida, he made his Major League debut on May 25th, so he's just happy he's here. And warranted, because he had a really good year in AAA.
Yeah, I mean, if it's consistent,
yep,
you can't complain as a player.
Will Venable and the White Sox, they had to endure a tough season last year, so he's reaping the benefits of some of that youth this year.
But, you know, if the White Sox were 10 games under with no chance of the possibility of being in the postseason, sometimes you might not want to buy into that. But their record is what, they're 9 over now? Or no, 6 over? 5 over?
They are 33 and 30 now. 3 over, but 2 out.
Yeah. How do you complain?
Fouled back.
Yeah, look, I know Andrew Painter didn't have his best stuff, but he could have been easily taken out in the 1st inning.
No doubt.
And, you know, without an off day till Thursday in Milwaukee, you know, you burn your bullpen for 8 innings.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is growth for him, not to sugarcoat the fact that he allowed 6 runs, but a lot of this is growth for him.
You've got to find a way to compete when you don't have your best stuff.
So 1 away, and Antonacci the batter. Fouled away.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, that went in pretty hot.
Well, I don't even think they saw it. No one really put their hands up.
No. Inside 1-1. Here we go. This is that last foul ball John talked about.
Oh, that gentleman there put his hand out and blocked it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
2-1. By the way, the White Sox have the 1st overall pick this year, too, in the Major League Baseball drafts. Ground ball back toward the middle. Backhanded by Stott, and he zips it over in time. Most people think they'll take Rock Cholowski from UCLA. He's one of the finalists for the Golden Spikes Award, along with Tag Davis. It's our Hyundai defensive play of the game.
Yeah, well, you know, Bryson being a natural shortstop, he does have that strong arm, and he makes that throw with strength, but also with great accuracy. That is our Hyundai defensive play of the game, brought to you by your local Hyundai dealers.
10-pitch inning for Tanner Banks, an inning and a 3rd scoreless for the Phillies left-hander. Middle of the 6th, Bryce Harper to lead it off when we get back. Phillies baseball is brought to you by CarShield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. And by Nissan, hurry in and bring home a winning deal at the Nissan Summer Sales event. As the Phillies begin the bottom of the 6th inning, Fanatic was all over the place today, as you would imagine. Brandon Marsh, they had to sign too. Harper 0 for 2. He has struck out twice, and he takes upstairs. Sean Burke so far has struck out 6 in this outing. back. Inside, 2-1. Well, he kind of guided that knuckle curve.
More knuckle than curve.
Yeah. Oh, man, he just missed that. I mean, it turns out to be a pop-up back of first. And Mydroth is able to run it down. Time for our Grillo's Pickles. Chill under pressure.
Yeah, nice easy line drive swing by Alec. And, you know, he had some struggles earlier in this series. And in Los Angeles, everyone struggled. But anyway, that swing right there is the one he needs to keep.
Yeah.
Just line drives, hit the ball on the line. Big enough and strong enough to carry it out of the ballpark.
And I think we've seen it these last couple of games, haven't we?
Yes. Couple hits last night, line drives.
1 ball, no strikes to Bohm. That home run was just one of 2 hits for the Phillies this afternoon. The first hit was a Trey Turner base hit back in the first. But beyond that, they've had 5 base runners, 3 walks, the single, and a home run. That's it. 1-2. That's just a bit low. And the count is even 2-2. Jim Wolf behind the plate. Crew chief is Alan Porter out at second base. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, 7 strikeouts. And now a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that'll blow you away. With houses of stick and brick bringing bigger, badder jackpots. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Brandon Marsh is 0 for 2. He went pretty well his first time up. And it was tracked down by Peters. And he hits this one well out toward right center field. Hill going back out toward the wall. It is gone. Home run, Brandon Marsh. 7th of the year. It's a 6-2 game.
That might have been the same spot he hit the one yesterday.
Pretty darn close. You're right, John.
Tell you what, have a first half Brandon Marsh. What a beautiful swing.
Yeah, it's pretty close to where it went yesterday. Maybe a section over. That's only a 4-run game now. He's hit in 5 straight. Although we don't play the White Sox that much, he's hit in 10 straight against them. And now it's JT with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Inside 2-0. Getting some positive reinforcement from Zach Wheeler.
Zach could swing it as a left-handed hitter.
Oh, he can. Or could. I wonder if he's picked up a bat since then.
He might have picked up a top half of a bat after he saw someone off and goes back toward the mound. Like if we had ran out of players and we had to use a pitcher to hit, if Zach didn't pitch that day, it'd probably be him, wouldn't it?
Him. Luzardo was a good hitter.
Too many lefties hitting on our staff.
Yeah,
though.
it would be him. Yeah.
Get on base, JT.
Check swing. He went 3-2. Going to Caleb Cotham for some positive reinforcement. Pitching, folks.
Got a bunch of hitting coaches down there, and he goes to the pitching coach.
I got a piece of Romo. Wirecam gives us a look at this Brandon Marsh home run and his sweet swing. Brought to you by Comcast Business. That's a good job. Dean followed that nicely. That was beautiful.
That is an amazing camera.
Yeah.
But Tom, 2 solo homers aren't going to do it for the Phils.
No, not right now. Ball 4. And JT walks for the second time today. And Bryson Stott is due up. Zach Bove, the pitching coach for the White Sox, goes running out. What is up with the running?
Apparently, they want to prove how young their coaching staff is.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll see Donnie doing that. Caleb's more methodical with his thinking, so he walks out to gather his thoughts on what he's going to say.
Yep. Pitches is sitting. This will be the 20th. Oh, 0-1. Bryson is 0 for 2. He's grounded out. He's flied out to center field. The Phillies have 3 hits today. That was low. 2-1. White Sox are now getting one of the left-handers up, and they do have an assortment of them. Looks like Sean Newcomb. Who we've seen a lot of. There goes JT. Pitch outside. Throw to second base is high, and JT steals his second bag. Well, he's been moving today.
You have to wonder if he's playing tomorrow, because today he 2 walks, a strikeout. That's a second stolen base attempt in this game. High throw by Romo, and JT slides underneath Montgomery. Now single, drives him in, cuts it to 3.
Yep. 3-2. Bryson is going to challenge this one. Drew Romo thinks that took
strike
way too long for Bryson to challenge it.
Well, but it takes a while for Jim Wolf to call it a strike.
It's ball 4.
Ball's overturned. Philadelphia has 2 counts remaining.
Back-to-back walks, and now Garcia is coming up. Romo's shaking his head. He really thinks that they should not have allowed that challenge. Will Venable is walked from his perch. Let's see what he's going to do here. It's got to be immediate.
Yeah, but watch how long it takes. Bryson was just waiting for him to call it a strike.
I agree with that. I think you're right.
It has to go by the cadence of the umpire.
All right, so now Garcia. And he takes strike 1. Garcia, we mentioned, homered back-to-back games. He's hit in 4 straight. He has struck out today and popped out. StatCast gives us a look at Adolis' last 2 homers. Our Delaware Valley Audi dealers sponsor that. 1 to left, 1 to right. He knew both of them were gone. He had a pure bat flip on both. High. Seven strikeouts, but 5 walks today for Burke. 5 walks tie his career high. Two and 1. Oh boy. 2 and 2. A little bit of a cement mixer.
Yeah. I think Adolis was looking dead red and didn't get it.
Phillies have Crawford in the on-deck circle. For some reason, Garcia gets on and they bring the left-hander in. We'll see what the Phillies do. That one's served the other way. Base hit into right center field. Here comes JT. He'll score. Stott to third. RBI single for Garcia. And the Phils have made it a 3-run game.
Yeah, the slow walk by Venable, but ball out over the plate, and Adolis Garcia just beautifully kept his head down. Nice level swing, shoots it past Mydroth, and of course with 2 outs and the way JT's running today, scores easily. Bryson to third. It opens up that hole now.
All right, so a pitching change for the White Sox. The Phillies have made it a 3-run game, adding a little life to the ballpark as Sean Newcomb is coming on. The Phils host the Yankees on Sunday, July 26th at 7:20. Kids 14 and under take home a Philadelphia Water Ice Fanatic cap. Order your tickets now at Phillies.com. Sean Newcomb is the new pitcher. Phillies have seen a lot of him during his career. And he's on to face Edmundo Sosa, who's going to pinch hit. Edmundo represents the tying run, and he takes on the inside corner. He thought about challenging it.
Jim Wolf even asked him.
Edmundo was, it was almost as if he was putting his hand on top of his head and then moved it back. He would have won the challenge probably. 0-2. Here's that first pitch. StatCast 3D. Yeah, he would have won it. And now the 0-2. Popped up and out of play.
base hit right here would make this thing really interesting, wouldn't it?
Very interesting. See the numbers with runners in scoring position. He's had a good year. It all started this inning, or started in the fourth, with a home run by Bohm. And a called strike 3. Side is retired. So Sosa is a strikeout victim. And then in this inning, it was Brandon Marsh who jump-started the offense with a solo home run. Phillies added one more. They're within 3 as we go to the 7th. Time now for your game summary, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Well, the White Sox scored 4 in the first inning against Andrew Painter, and then 2 more in the third to take a 6-0 lead. Well, the Phillies got 1 in the fourth on the home run by Bohm, 2 in the 6th, including 1 on a home run by Marsh. Andrew went 4 2/3, 6 earned runs, 8 hits. And Tanner Banks has come on in relief of him. Phillies have adjusted their outfield. They've got Sosa in left field, Marsh in center field. There's Brandon. And Benintendi is being pinch hit by Grichuk as we begin the 7th. 0-1 to Grichuk. Pinch hitting for Benintendi. Upstairs. Couple home runs last night.
A couple homers last night and then got pinch hit for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Consistency's the key, Tom, to the manager. And he has been consistent.
Swing and a miss. Grichuk strikes out. And it brings Montgomery up.
Everything else was up in the zone from Tanner Banks to Grichuk, and he gets that breaking ball down in the dirt and gets a swing and miss.
Montgomery has scored 2 runs. He's homered today. And he tops that one back toward the mound. Tanner gets his bearings. Whoop! Trying to pick up Bryce's scoop numbers. 1-3 on the putout.
Yeah, a lot of spin on that ball. Tanner played it well, though. Didn't rush. Bounced it, but didn't rush. And once again, first baseman's got to pick you up.
Happens all the time, John.
It really does, Tom.
Who was the worst at throwing over to first base?
I can't say. He'll kill me. Played third base, so we're number 15.
No. I meant pitcher.
Oh.
Nah, he'd hug you now.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. That's funny.
The pitcher. Well, Mitch was the one who broke my cup with the.
Right.
So I'd have to say him.
That one is going to sneak into right field by Mydroth. How was Larry when he threw over?
Never threw over.
What about like a play on the mound? Do you remember if he?
I threw one bad to him.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah. Shirt came unbuttoned. He's 40-something years old and rolling around on the dirt.
Yep.
Lava rock and candlestick.
By the way, he looked good today. Didn't he look good today, Larry?
I tried to convince him to go because he sweats a lot now.
Yep.
And I tried to get him to go shirtless out there for photo day, and
he would have been fine.
Wow, his
People would have liked it.
And he said he was doing some dumbbell curls, so he said my biceps look good. Calves always look good for LA.
Yeah.
He has a great calf game.
0-1 to Gonzalez. There he is. He's got a cool hat on. Pen cup.
Yep. He had the Charlie Manuel t-shirt on. If you're hot, stay hot. If you're not, get hot.
From Hog Island Press. 1-2. 1-2. Sarge was down there today.
Sarge looking good, man.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not sure he appreciated you sitting on his lap.
He enjoyed it.
Never know.
He likes when the kids sit on his lap. The 6'3", 200 and
200 and
yeah. Ball's hit out toward left. It's not that deep.
I
And Mundo
doesn't see it. Wouldn't have scored if that was a hit.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch, everybody. Our drive of the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. Adolis Garcia going over with Diego what he did in his last at-bat. He made it a 6-3 game. And now Kyle Schwarber.
Diego's a coach for all, isn't he?
Well, I think he likes to think he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Took him up.
Very confident man.
Yeah. First pitch to Schwarber is a strike, and it's 0-1. Close. 2-1.
Get a couple on, pop one right here, and see whose bullpen's better from here on out.
Fouled away. In tight, 3-2.
Newcomb still got a pretty good fastball, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Reaches out, pokes it third base side. Vargas and Romo. Whoa, what a catch!
Oh, wow.
Wow, and he avoided the corner of the dugout and somehow was able to grab it.
Peeked up and knew Vargas wasn't going to get there, basically playing shortstop, but what a play by Romo. That is incredible.
Wow. Here we go. Andy's got it. Wow.
Man, that's a great play.
A really good play. I mean, think about how far he had to go.
And that had to maneuver that railing and the opening going down into the dugout.
0-1 to Turner. Opposite way. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Trey. Opposite way again. This one gobbled up by Gonzalez. Time now for our Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. 2 players in MLB history, John, have earned all-star selections with both the Phillies and the White Sox. Who are they?
I'm going to go Bull and Mr. Allen.
Dick Allen, Greg Luzinski. I think Jim Tomey's in there.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
You stink, Tom.
That Bull not.
Bull must have choked when he got the White Sox. DHing must not have been his thing. Can't wait to hear from him.
Yep. I think they hosted one of the All-Star games at Comiskey, too, when he was there.
Disco Demolition.
On the heels of that. 0-2 to Harper, who's 0 for 3 today. 4 hits on the homestand. And he sprays that one over to third. He broke his bat. Vargas hurries the throw over in time. And the Phillies retired in order here in the 7th inning. 7 in the books. We're on to the 8th with the Phillies trailing the White Sox by 3. Time now for your Turning Point, brought to you by Toyota Camry. Oh, here we go. This is Montgomery. It was 4-0 at this time, John.
Yeah, 3rd inning for Andrew Painter, and Montgomery starts the inning off with that long homer, and then after a fly out to center, Gonzalez just absolutely annihilated one for his first home run of his career. And those are our Toyota turning points of the game.
And now Tim Meza is on after an excellent job by Tanner Banks. Tanner needed that too, but he pitched really well today. Two and a third scoreless for Tanner. Ball is bunted. Deadens first base side, and it'll be a base hit. That was smart. Ball kind of checked up a little bit on the turf.
Had some backspin on it, or yeah. Look at that thing, just deadened it, and Meza just couldn't come up with it. I mean, he did the right thing with the hand straight down on the ball, just couldn't come up with it, and not a happy camper.
Well, now it's Drew Romo, who's 3 for his last 23.
Bunt here, possibly.
I was thinking that because you've got Hill in the on-deck circle, who homered last night, and then you got the top of the order. There you go. Bunted back toward the mound. Meza better hurry, and he does.
Thought for a second they might have a shot, but at second base to get Peters, but yeah, see Bryson pointing to first, and Meza immediately turned to Bryce and threw a strike over there. That was close.
Mm-hmm. Hill struck out his first time up. He came on as a pinch hitter. Inside, 1-0. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities.
Allergy season, Tom.
Yeah, it's gotten Larry.
Oh, man. Yeah, he had
It's coughing and sneezing all over.
coughing, sneezing. He had some allergy medicine, cough drops.
No wonder he's not asleep right now. Low, 2-1.
What is allergy medicine?
I mean, sometimes.
Keep you awake?
No, it puts you to sleep, I think, sometimes, doesn't it?
I don't know. I use the
Depends on what you take.
I use the non-drowsy Claritin, non-drowsy.
Is that what he used?
I don't know. He had a whole package of them. I don't. But knowing him, it could have been like a piece of gum.
Runner goes. JT throws to third, and he's out at third. That's a heck of a throw by JT. White Sox are going to look at it. I think that they got him.
Yeah, it's a great pitch for JT to throw on.
Oh, they're going to look at it. Oh, maybe they didn't get him. Yeah, it looks like he got his foot in there before the tag.
Yep.
They had 1 second left before they said, look at it.
Chicago is challenging the out call at third base.
This manager's review brought to you by Grungo Law. What's the call? Call was out. It looks like he's going to be safe, at least by the replay we had. Here it is again.
Yeah, you see Alec catches, instead of just swiping his glove in front of the base, he kind of reached for Peters. Oh, that's really close.
Yeah. I guess they can.
Seemed like a lot closer from there.
Yeah, it did. Gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know.
Better them than us having to make this decision, because is there enough to overturn? See the.
I mean, they could look at it 2 different ways. This is the first throw attempt to third base this season. Up in the replay room, looks like they've rendered a decision. Here we go.
After review, the call on the field stands. Runner is out. Chicago loses their challenge.
Well, stands means there was nothing that could prove that he had gotten there. It was a great throw by JT.
Yeah, like I said, the pitch was kind of up and in the hill and gave JT a little bit of momentum going toward third base. Yeah, but that throw is just right on the base for Alec, and it's just your basic caught stealing. 2-5, Tom.
Yes, sir. 3-2. Got him. Swing and a miss. 95 in the sinker. Scoreless 8th inning for Meza. No runs ahead, nobody left. Middle of the 8th, the Phillies will send Alec Bohm up when we get back. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. And by Rally House, your city, your house, Rally House, Philadelphia. Last of the 8th inning, and Alec Bohm leads it off against Newcomb. Phillies trail it by 3. Bohm homered in the 4th inning. Grant Taylor's warming up in the bullpen for the White Sox.
Wonder if we'll see Sir Anthony in the 9th.
Well, they used him so early yesterday. Fouled away. 1-2. His pitch count, he threw a good amount of pitches. Two and two. Amy and Ben are coming up after the game. Phillies post-game live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Got him. Swung on and foul tipped. And one away. Chase Sugart starting to warm up in the bullpen. Here comes Brandon Marsh, who's 1 for 3. 7 home runs now in 59 games. It's the most he's had at this point in a season in his career. And the greatness of it too is that it's coming against both righties and lefties.
Yep. Just the confidence knowing that he's going to be in there.
Opposite way. And that's going to be another extra base hit. And Tanachi will field it off the wall, and Marsh pulls into second base, his 11th double of the year.
Man just keeps on hitting, Tom. Beautiful inside out swing. Newcomb tried to get one in on him. break his bat, but Brandon brought his hands in beautifully and shot that thing to left field past Antonacci. Could be fun.
Yep. First pitch is a strike. That one's out towards center field. Get back. Peters has got it. He'll fire back to second, but Brandon does get back.
That would have been disastrous. Good swing, though, by JT.
Yeah, 2 outs. He went almost 3/4 of the way off the bag.
Well, he hadn't slid yet.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wanted to make more work for Phil Sheridan, the gentleman down there in the clubhouse.
They throw behind him. I mean, really behind him, like 5 feet behind him. He's safe, by the way.
Yeah, you know, 6-3, 2 outs in the 8th inning. I'm not sure I'd be too concerned with Marsh right now. That maybe Romo had to get his arm loose for something.
1-1. Yeah, it was 0-2. The throw down to second base, they called a strike also. All right, so we'll go to the 9th, 6-3 game. Brought to you by Toyota. Toyota is the #1 retail brand for electrified vehicles, 24 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. By Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. And by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. You could even call that the USS Great Garden State right there, the USS New Jersey over in Camden.
Yeah, I figured out what they could have put on that bracelet that young lady gave us.
Yeah, what?
TGGS.
The Great Garden State.
Dang right, buddy.
We go to the 9th inning, and Chase Sugart is the new pitcher for the Phils. Antonacci, the batter, he's 0 for 3, hit by a pitch outside. 2-0. He knew baseball. Phillies will wrap up this homestand tomorrow against the White Sox. Aaron Nola back out there.
And then off to
Toronto. 2-0 or 3-0, excuse me.
Toronto, Milwaukee. What a trip that's going to be.
Sometimes you do wonder about the combinations. There's ball 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, off day in Milwaukee.
Are y'all golfing?
We're planning on golfing on Thursday. Yes. There we go.
That's a late game too.
Yeah, it was originally scheduled for 3:07, but the Blue Jays decided to change it to a night game. Not sure why.
They hate it.
Probably is some hate. Stems from '93, I guess.
Oh, it was gift wrapped.
Vargas takes a strike, 0-1. And then Milwaukee have 2 night games. We actually are on Saturday. Originally, we weren't supposed to be on, but now we are. I mean, we're there. We might as well do the game.
Might as well.
Fouled back.
Just another shirt we have to pack.
Yep. 0-2. What are you going to do in the off day in Milwaukee? People have asked me, what do you do in Milwaukee on the off day? I said, well, you go to the brewery.
No, same thing I did in Los Angeles for 2 days.
Right. I'm going to challenge this one, by the way.
Yeah,
Catcher's challenging the ball call.
not a darn thing.
Not a darn thing.
No.
JT said, yeah, it's a strike. And it's a strike.
Call is overturned. Philadelphia has 1 challenge remaining.
Thank you, Jim. It is a strikeout. By the way, a little correction for Jim. He got the numbers messed up. It's 2 challenges remaining. 1 for the White Sox.
He must have forgot.
Yep. That's a good pitch. 0-1.
So you guys are going to golf.
Yeah, we're going to golf.
Okay.
Not sure what time yet. Still trying to figure that out. We get the rental car in the morning. That's all we got right now. Oh, 0-2.
Now, y'all go play golf. Do you guys stop and eat lunch or dinner?
No, we haven't. No.
4 hours is a lot with them. And
Yeah.
you just want to drop them off and get the heck away from them?
Yep.
So
We sometimes go out afterward,
well,
but
then
we'll bring you dinner.
Yeah, but, well, no, I don't care. But then I assume you get tired of Murph.
Outside, 1-2. Well,
Because Scott doesn't talk a whole lot, does he, when you're playing golf?
no. I usually do get paired up with Murph.
Yeah, I can see it.
There's Greg with 3 Gs.
Drop him off and not see him till Friday.
Swing and a miss. And Grichuk's down on strikes for the 2nd time. Last week I was paired with Stocker, which is really cool because he's a really good golfer.
Well, he's a country clubber. It's a nice little breaking ball by Sugar. Randall Grichuk could not touch it.
Stock just told me that he was getting his bag ready for the trip, and you know, we played last week. We were parked underneath an eagle's nest on the golf course.
Oh, really?
And Rocky Carroll, who plays Director Vance, played Director Vance on NCIS, and Patrick Warburton, who played Putty
I love Patrick
on
Warburton.
Seinfeld. Well, he was our partners. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time, Rules of Engagement.
Yes.
You guys suck.
Well, we have his phone number. We can call him. He was
Really?
asking about you, actually.
Oh, my God, I love that guy.
Well, anyway, there was an eagle's nest that fell on top of our golf cart, me and Stott. So he said today that his bag was filled with all eagles, like all the paper.
Good,
with
it
all
gives
the-
him something to do.
Yeah.
I watch a great movie with Patrick Warburton called Hoovy.
Hoovy.
About a
Inside.
kid that, and it's a true story, a kid that had a brain tumor. Was a great basketball player, had a brain tumor.
Okay.
Doctors told him he couldn't play if he risked death if he hits his head again.
He played.
Ended up playing and actually went on and played in college too, Hoovy did.
You didn't know that we played with Putty?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God, I hate you all.
I have a picture of him.
Well, I don't, what the hell's that do good for me?
He's jacked, by the way.
No kidding. He's a large man. I am so depressed
On
right
the
now.
outside corner. I'm sorry. Listen, Stock is going to text him right now and let him know. Stock, text Patrick. There he is. Look, to the left. Look.
Yeah, you guys stink.
Quickly, but there's still time for you to get in on the fun. Secure great seats, a chance to meet the pregame live crew, and get an exclusive Phillies hat. Not that one, but an exclusive one. Grab your ticket package at Phillies.com/pregame package. Grant Towers, the new pitcher. And he's in his 25th game. Bombay. That's what they call it. I think that's what they called him when he was in Texas. And when he was younger. He punches this one foul.
Little sinker to 100 from Grant Taylor. Does everyone get their first home run ball now? Like Gonzalez got his?
Yeah, well, if they can, they try to.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they don't. There's a little negotiating that goes on.
Yeah, I never got mine. Wrigley Field, they kept it. They don't miss nothing there. They knew it was my first home run.
Oh,
normally
really?
they throw it back on the field.
Yeah. No.
Nope, not that one.
There it is, El Bombay. I think I'm saying that right. 0-2. So when he was younger, his childhood friends gave him that nickname because he said that his head resembled a light bulb. Yeah. Fouled away, but then he started hitting home runs, so
Translated.
it translated into something a little bit more. Oh, and 2. Down and away, 1-2. Swing at a foul tip, 1 out. Amy and Ben are standing by for Phillies postgame live. Presented by Cure Auto Insurance.
Almost makes me want to go back to the West Coast next year.
Well, he's going to be. He's actually coming back. He was. I think he was in West Virginia actually a few weeks
now
ago.
it's getting better.
Yeah. I know he was in Greenville, North Carolina. That sinker's at 100 miles an hour. We'll get you two in touch with each other. 0-2. He gave me a ball marker. I'll give you the ball marker.
From Rules of Engagement?
No, it's from his comedy show.
He is funny.
He was great on the course. He was very serious yet funny. Pulled foul. Watch out, Andy.
What's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow?
I think tomorrow's fine. I think there's some thunderstorms like today and later on in the day. 0-2. Fouled again.
And what time is the game tomorrow? 1:05 or 1:35?
Tomorrow's 1:35.
Good. Extra half hour to sleep.
Yep. We'll be on the air at 1:30 on NBC Sports Philadelphia. 0-2 to the screen.
Pretty consistent with the 100-mile-an-hour, isn't he?
Yeah, he is bringing it, as they like to say, as the kids like to say. Uh-oh. He got him. Well, he came down with 85. Threw him a curveball. 2 strikeouts.
100, and then that baby, even though it was a hanger, really tough to pull the trigger on that one.
All right, so now Kyle Schwarber, the last hope for the Phillies. Down 3 here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Phillies have managed 5 hits, 3 runs on 5 hits. Tried to check his swing. He went around. It's 0-1. Phillies have struck out 14 times today.
I think Kyle's asking, but can you not ask for help on that? Don't think he's happy.
It's like a 15-mile-an-hour difference
Yeah.
between his fastball and his curveball.
Wouldn't surprise me here if he tries to gas him up and away.
0-2. Well, he threw him another breaking ball. It was a slider, and the ball game is over. 15 strikeouts today for White Sox pitching. They began with an opener, and it seemed to work as they were able to get a 4-run lead and then a 6-0 lead, and they take game 2 of this 3-game series. Now, his first Major League home run gives him the nod of being our Chevrolet Player of the Game. 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. He had the home run in the third, but prior to that had an RBI and a ground out, John.
Yeah, and Andrew just threw him a pretty much center cut down the middle. And you mentioned Gonzalez with all the home runs he had in the minor leagues leading up to his promotion. And that second deck home run proves that the power is real.
Yeah, he's got a very nice swing. All right, so the Phillies will go for the series victory tomorrow. While they contemplate that, we're going to go to the Corolla crossover presented by Toyota. That's coming up next from Citizens Bank Park.